What is going on, guys? Craig 1287 here, bringing you yet another Battlefield 4 discussion video. This one not going to be as in-depth as some of the previous discussion ones. This is more of just random tidbits of information, little things that didn't really deserve their own video that was 6, 7, 8 minutes long. It's not that it didn't deserve it, it's just that it would be hard to fill an entire video with discussion on these individual topics. These are just minor little bits that I just thought it would be nice to share. Maybe some of you guys have not heard of these things. So first off, in the recent Battlefield blog article that was released about the battle log, DICE showed some of the work in progress screenshots, and one of the things on it was a really interesting feature that people have been requesting for quite some time, and that is the the whole showing what the next map is, the next map feature, showing the rotation. A lot of people, me in particular, don't like specific maps, say Metro, and if we knew that that was going to be coming up, and it was something like 1,000 ticket server, but it was 1,000 ticket 64 Conquest on Caspian border, or like a real big map like that, that wasn't so bad. 1,000 tickets will actually go through pretty quick, and with its openness, 64 players is not that bad. But then the Metro comes into the rotation, and you'd have to wait for everything to load. Then you got to quit the game out. For those of you guys that care about your quit percent ratio thing, then that might bother you there. So being able to see that before the actual loading happens and everything, you guys can preemptively go ahead and get out of that chaos. So really excited to see that map feature, or the next map feature coming in, and you being able to see that in the battle log overlay in game. And next point is that there was a video recently released on YouTube by DICE, and it was a primary focus of the video was to show off the weapon attachment system and things like that. We have seen that over and over and over, so nothing new there, but there were two really cool things that they did include in that video. Towards the end, they do show the tiered reload system. Now, we have already seen that kind of scattered in some of the Battlefield 4 footage that came out of Gamescom and things like that, but this one is just nice he just shows it straight up right then and there. You don't have to go searching through a 20-minute long video to find a visual example of this, and it's just great to see that being used with one of the guns. And then also in that video a little earlier on, he does show a customization of the M1911 pistol, and I know a lot of people were really crushed to not see the M1911 pistol be returning in Battlefield 4. Now, it's not that DICE ever said it is not going to be returning. It's just that it hasn't been shown yet. Obviously, the game is not released. And even then, if the game releases, it's not there. We'll probably, in all likelihood, see it in one of the DLC packs, in one of the expansions. So this already shows that they've got the gun modeled in game in the engine. They've got the stats for it and attachments and things like that. So this is pretty much confirmed. It will eventually be in the game, whether it is when the game launches or whether it'll be there for DLC. This kind of confirms it. Yeah, DICE didn't say it's going to be in the game, but you've got this DICE employee showing the gun off in the engine and showing the customization off. So that is like 99.9% confirmation that it will be in the game at some point and in some form. So that is pretty cool. Now, touching on the tiered reload, I've got yet another link that is a separate video from that one, but it shows off the rocket launcher for the engineer, the tiered reload system for that. It actually jumps to 39 minutes and 15 seconds into the video. Again, like I said, having that one video is nice, so you don't have to rummage through these 30-plus minute videos. So yeah, this jumps to 39 minutes and 15 seconds in, and it shows the guy. He is in one of the passenger seats for the helicopter, and he shoots the rocket and gets it to start reloading, where he pulls some things out and then switches weapons, goes back, and he doesn't have to do those actions again. So that's just nice to see how the tiered reload system will be affecting the non-bullet-based weapons and the things that you'll be using for engineer and such. So that is pretty darn cool. Now, in the Battlelog blog that was released, there was also a screenshot. I didn't really focus too much on it, but in case you guys did miss that, we will be seeing service stars for commanders. So again, that's pretty nice to see that people that do effective commanders will be rewarded for such with the service star system. So that's always nice to see. And that pretty much is about all I've got to say on those little bits and pieces. And I'm going to be getting a video coming out soon, like I promised in that other in that Battlefield blog article, talking about that philosophical mindset that DICE is taking with their game, which is really, really cool to see. I've got an article or a video that I'm wanting to do talking about some game modes that I would like to see for down the line, things that I posted on Reddit 2 years ago and thought they would be cool ideas, and now that I got the YouTube channel up and going, I thought that I could maybe have an easier time conveying my thoughts on those game modes in video form. So look forward to that. I hope you guys have enjoyed the gameplay going on there in the background. This was a rush game that you can't win them all. I was pushing real hard, trying to help the team out to the best of my abilities, and well, it's Metro. There's not much you can do. Sometimes it's just too easy for the defenders because there's only 3 lanes that you can attack from, and you can't win them all. So hope you guys enjoyed it nonetheless, and have enjoyed this little discussion, these little tidbits of information. Maybe you guys have learned something, found something cool from this, and yeah, leave any comments and questions that you might have about anything that was covered in this episode. Have a good one. Ta-ta.